Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Underrail. You may notice a difference on this. I suddenly did. There's been an update, I'm not sure exactly what it did, but my full screen seems to be slightly fuller now. I don't know if this has just been enlarged. Thing, or whether it's been changed, but everything seems to be a lot different than it used to. I get a lot less visual on this. Not sure how I'm feeling about that, but nonetheless, we shall see. So we're level 10 now. I haven't played for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks now, so I'm just going to quickly check things that I'm doing and what I planned to do. We still need to worry about this woman here. Camp Hathor we need to go to. We need to go to Rail Crossing. And there. So, where have we gone map-wise? We've done all of this in Southgate Station. This is what we've done in the lower caves. How do we get to there? We go... No. No. Okay, well I can't go and scroll around. Or maybe I can. Shift and... no. Okay, so we walked from Junkyard, we've walked down to the battery recycling plant. If we carry on this way, there's Camp Hathor. Okay, let's got in our inventory. This has changed, I don't like it. Still, it's easier to see a few things. Oh right, we've got some blueprints we need to learn. So we need mine, grenade case, tactical vest, shotgun, and sniper rifle. Okay, yeah, this has definitely changed then. It just feels a bit big. So I'm not 100% certain that I enjoy looking at this too much. Still, what can you do? Value of 8,000 for this thing. Damn. It's actually a good damage, to be perfectly honest. 11 to 33 and 18 to 26. Okay, anyway, let us right, sorry if I'm sounding a little bit distracted here. I'm just figuring out where we're going. So we've done that. Junkyard Black Heels, we've done that. What's our persuade like now? Our persuade is 30 and our intimidation is over 40. I mean, it's not terrible. Our pickpocketing's pretty bad. But let's head up to the platform and yeah, we've done a few bits and pieces around here. Let's travel to let's go to Foundry first. So here is Foundry. This is basically all Foundry is to start with. So what we want to do is check to make sure there's no barrels and stuff. Check the map. So we're now in this area of. Can I? I can't. I still can't. Oh, I can. Right clicking. Okay. So there is the Southgate station, and Foundry is up here. So we're travelling this way. So I imagine that in other places around here we will have. Okay, so it's right click. Duh, honestly. So where are we? We are tabbing. Plasma turret. That sounds great. Security camera. Right, we want to come and investigate things. No, we can't go around there, but we can have a look in this barrel. And we can get some scraps. They've changed the interface here quite a bit by the looks of things. Let's talk to Lenny. The woman seems to be counting charons, but she swipes them from the counter and into her hand and then into her pocket as soon as you come near. She leans on the counter with both her arms and gives you a friendly smile. She's somewhat short but lean and healthy looking, yet her voice, well light, exhibits a noticeable degree of harshness. Welcome to Foundry's metal store. I'm Loney. What can I get you? I've got some metal scraps I don't know what to do with. I was wondering if you could help me somehow. I don't deal in scrap metal. Sorry. We could have it melted down and turned into something else, but since the mine has been closed and we're working at a reduced capacity, we can't accept such requests at the moment. Why is the mine closed? There's an incident. What kind of incident? Some creatures attacked our miners, so the Foundry guard has to eradicate those things before it's safe to work there again. As safe as possible, that is. What can you tell me about Tychrome? Well, Tychrome is an alloy made from titanium and chromium, and I'm proud to say that this particular alloy was first made in Foundry, and only just recently. The combination of titanium's low density and high strength and chromium's high melting point creates a material that is reflective and heat resistant, as well as durable. Okay. What can you tell me about Foundry? It's one of the best stations to live in. Mineral excavation and metallurgy is what keeps the Foundry running. Our mine is rich with titanium, aluminium and iron, and now that we've also found chromium deposits, we're getting more and more golden. There's one bad side to it all. All this requires hard work and in dangerous, often unhealthy conditions. Many people die in the mine, but many also die all over and wail from bandits, starvation and disease. My store is the best spot and is in the best spot. Turnover's good. Nowhere near the mine, and I'm surrounded by big strong men who keep me safe. She finds it difficult to conceal the shy smile. Legend. Do you know anything about the mine creatures? She shrugs. Karen, really can't tell you much. The mine is dug into the new cave and ran some weird creatures. Now the mine's closed and the Foundry guard is dealing with the problem. That's what we were told. Okay, let's see what she's got. Of course, do note that we don't have any of our famous Tychrome alloy components at the moment. The mine is closed right now, but hopefully it'll be back up and running sometime soon. Interesting. Okay, so what do we got? Mining helmet. Reasonable enough. Jackhammer. Extract ore from rock. Ooh, we can clean. It's heavy though. So far, proximity suits, we've got cash and just basically bits of metal and steel. Which is fair enough. Four metal components, there's nothing we need from her right now. So we'll just let's head over here and see what's happening. Generally what I want to do here okay, so nothing of any interest there. Generally what I'm going to do here is just wander around and pick up the oddity experience, because I think, if I remember rightly, there is an absolute ton of it, and maybe take a little wander into the mine. There's also a really fucked up murderer happening. I don't know if it's here or in the other place. Commoner, Foundry Grenadier, Commoner, Barkeep. Probably find some barrels and stuff. Yeah, Foundry plans. Take experience. If we can just level up here. Oh, it's so weird not being able to see everything. If they could just return the not having a zoom function is extremely doomsayer. Repent now or suffer for all eternity. Yeah. So we have a look in some shops. The short, chubby fellow greets you with an amiable smile and appears to be the owner of the store. However, an instant becomes clear that he is also a proud owner of one more thing: a long, strong, and exceptionally well cared for beard. One he subconsciously strokes with great delight. Sadly, his voice is in the opposite direction. There isn't a healthy rasp to it, and as soon as it rises in pitch, even slightly, it begins to break, thin out into a weak, breathy voice. Birmingham, my name is Bobby Perez. I wholeheartedly welcome you to my reputable store. I'll find out what he sells here. What can you tell me about this place? Do you know anything about mine creatures? Who's that derailed man outside? I think he's had some drugs, to tell you the truth. Something about him that makes me think so. And I'd heard he come from Core City. Folks talking about using some hardcore drugs there. Maybe that's what he's been taking, but I don't know for sure. Doesn't sound like he's from Core City. Okay. Show me your stuff. So, looking to buy bullets and shells. Steel cats. Neo Luga. We've got some advanced 14 to 39. Yeah, we're talking some advanced stuffs here. What's this? Firecracker cap. Wow. Wow, that's... yeah. Lots and lots. Ooh, do we have any? We don't. We got riot gear and throwing knives. We've got some nice stuff. 2317 and mine is a 1812. Wow. That could be worth buying, but it costs so much. That is incredible. 2 leather armors and a belt. We cannot have leather armors or a belt. But I do have a lot of ammo and expended cases and shells. How much is that for? 23 shrons. Value of 690. And this would have a value of 4,500. Is it worth? It doesn't want the insulated anti-rifle vest. Well, that's annoying. Well, I'll trade for that nonetheless. It's a bit more cash. Okay. Let's go down here. We can't go in there. Here is the mine. Oh, we've got some arena now broadcasting schedules. More metal scraps. That's it. Okay, how do we get down here? Let's just click and find out. Yeah, there's a few bits. I can get in here actually. Ah, somebody called Claude. He's in there. Okay, well, let's have a look in the card. Nothing in there. Scraps and bullet bits. Anything else? Nothing else. Well, let's go and have a look. How do I get there? Anyway. must have missed something. I'm not sure what. Still, let's climb up here. Oh, let's talk to Claude first, actually. Here, want some water? Water's been purified. No traces of dangerous heavy metals in it, guaranteed. Okay, Claude. Whatever you say, mate. So we'll head back here. And we'll head in here, because it looks like Brian. Let's talk to Brian. A man wearing clean coveralls greets you with a large and first-class honest smile. He's a large-framed boulder of a man with big, strong hands sticking out of his sleeves, yet his head seems rather tiny in comparison, reminding you of a custom-made replacement part that performs as it should, but looks somewhat off. He speaks to you without removing his smile. Well, hello, stranger. How's it doing? I know what you're thinking. Why'd I come to this barren station? The air is horribly polluted. People are dirty, boring, and there's absolutely no fun to be had here. Don't break your hip, valued customer. There's more to Foundry than what initially meets the eye. I feel it. Oh, valued customer, I feel what you want to tell me so desperately. Don't say it. Shh. I know you're searching for something special, but something that'll make your day, your week, your life. You've found it. I'm not joking. Do you know what it is? Valued customer. Do you know what I have here? What I'm willing to offer you for almost nothing? You're thinking I'm pulling your leg, aren't you? If so, you're wrong. This is an offer you can't resist, and you know it. I have something you desire, and you know what it is. So tell me, tell me. Beautiful princess of Underrail, doll with flying red hair, beautiful pink dress, and a heart that can't be broken. Yes, well, almost. Mechanical components. Excitement scars his face as he anticipates your reaction. Yay! I, Brian Honest, run the largest and only store in Foundry which specializes in mechanical components. You can find anything here, and I mean anything. Don't forget, they don't call me Honest for no reason. Let's see what you have in store. Nothing terrible. Shotgun frames, kits, liquid nitrogen, a lot of blueprints that we already have, a few we don't, but I don't think there's anything useful there. But it is good to know that he exists. In this place we have Kevin. Man clears his throat before speaking. Good day, ma'am. I'm Overseer Kevin Gray of the Foundry Guard. Do you need assistance? What does an Overseer do? Oversees the Foundry Guards. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. What can you tell me about Foundry? Foundry is undeniably the safest station in South Underrail. It is utterly unbreachable, and let me tell you straight away, it's rivaling even Underrail Protectorate's Fort Apache. All that due to strong position and the indisputable valor of the Foundry Guard, who exists to serve and protect all within the station walls. If you find yourself in any trouble or need help, otherwise, simply find one of the guards and they will gladly assist you. One word of warning though, don't go near the mine. Also, if you need water, Claude can help with that. Avoid other sources. You'll hear him before you see him, don't worry. You know anything about the mine creatures? You learned about that quickly. Well, few people have seen those things in person. What happened was some miners tunneled into a cavern and ran into the old, odd rocket creatures. Those things are incredibly aggressive, and the mining operation had to be halted. Rightfully so. Some miners were, sadly, killed, and because of that we're on high alert right now. We even suspect that the creatures are somehow... never mind. The officials are currently discussing the situation and planning the next move. We'll see what they come up with. In the meantime, you take care and keep away from the mine, understand? Why didn't someone already arrest that derailed rope dude? You mean the short guy? I'd rather shoot him, but that would be against the law. As for not arresting him, I suppose somewhere higher up. The chain grew fond of the guy. I don't know. Besides, he never caused any major disturbance. He's only annoying the marbles out of everyone. See you later. Okay. So, let's go this way. I think we've talked to everybody here that's available to talk to. Two directions to go in, and one of them is this way. take all the things we can. Okay, let's can't go in there. Can we go in here? We can go in here. Which looks like an electronic shop. I think from prior knowledge it is. And let's talk to somebody called West. You see a thin man soldering some components onto a coloured circuit board. He doesn't immediately notice you, which gives you a few moments to observe him. His dark hair is streaked with aluminium grey strands, his wrinkles form ravines in his face, and his hands are only steady when soldering iron meets the board. Yet some strange and subtle signs give you a feeling that this man is somehow younger than he appears, but you're unable to pinpoint exactly why. Your thoughts are interrupted when he notices you. Oh, welcome to my electronics store, friend. Name's George West. You ought to say something good as I do. He coughs. I can't help you if I don't know you're here. What have you got? Electronic parts, batteries, energy weapons. Coloured gas mask. Interesting. Axle Mark 2s. Shields. Blueprints. Nothing that I immediately need. One Lockwood Mark II, but we don't really need it. So, let's mosey on out. So we can't go there. Can't touch that. Can't go in there. Commoner, Foundry Sniper. Can go in here. Can't go in there. Let's climb the ladder. Interesting. We have more Foundry plans. There we go. Oh, we're in here. Okay, well, nobody can see us, so we might as well lockpick. Just a bandage, sadly. Anything else? Nothing at all. Okay, fair enough. Can't go in there, can't go in there, can't go in there. Okay. Can go in here. I know where this is, yeah. This is the area with all the people. The chief. Man pays no attention to you. Let's talk to the mayor. A pair of frowning eyes track you as you make your approach. Before you was a thin, short man wearing a well-made leather vest with finely polished shoulder pads cast out of metal. His cold black gloves, leather boots, and pants seem to be of the same high quality. He addresses you with a tone of voice appropriate to his displeased expression. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Actually, it doesn't really matter anyway. We're busy. So if you could please leave us to our discussion, we would really appreciate it. I apologize for disturbing you, but I need to ask you a couple of questions. Are you the mayor of this place? He briefly exchanges looks with the man standing next to him. Yes, I see where this is headed. Fine. I'm Martin Marshall, and you're right. I'm the mayor of Foundry. The gentleman next to me is Chief Dalton Banner of the Foundry Guard. Chief's appearance is quite the opposite of the mayor's. He is both tall, round, and wider-shouldered. His mere presence you felt the instant you entered the room. Yet, despite his imposing image, his calm and collected behaviour is in contrast to the mayor's so far feverish temperament. Thus, the chief politely nods after having been introduced. Oh, and who are you? I'm Sir Evenstar. Pleased to meet you both. Sir Evenstar, well, that's good and good indeed. Now we're properly introduced. Unless you have something of the utmost importance to tell us, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I heard you had some problems with mine creatures. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm sure you did, but please let me tell you something. Foundry is one of the richest and best defended stations in Lower Underrail. We have many trained and well-armed men and women to take on anyone who tries to disturb us. Why would we need your help? Well, I come from Southgate Station. I've helped them deal with a number of difficult problems in the past. It's what I do. It's what you say. You do realise I can't exactly trust any random person that walks into my office, do you? Well, we can try and persuade. Let's talk about something else. Nothing at the moment, goodbye. Right, I want a quick save here. Oh, very nice little quick saving screen. Talk to him. Can you help with anything? Continue. Okay, well, we'll go back for the time being. We need to level up our persuade a little bit, I believe, before worrying about this. So, let's have a look in this junk pile here. Ooh, some scraps and an odd comms device. I don't like our lack of levelling up. Pigs, eh? Let's go in here. Butcher. You see a stout middle-aged man butchering a pig. You observe the motions he makes with each cut and notice how every single one is performed with great ease and accuracy, reflecting years and years of experience. After a few moments, the man puts his knife aside and wipes his hands clean. After that, he turns to you with a slight smile. Then begins speaking in a baritone voice of unusual warmth with just a hint of huskiness in it. Why, hello there. I haven't seen you around here before. I'm Kirk Messer, the local butcher, as you can probably see. He laughs. What do you need? Where's the quality of meat you offer here? Let me put it this way. He cuts a piece of meat on the cutting table and shows it to you. Just look at the colour of this one. Smell it. I don't sell muck. This is fresh and quality meat. You're worried about Foundry's pollution problems affecting the meat quality. Don't be. Messer eats the raw piece of meat just as he showed you. He just showed you. Good stuff, see? I say I'm eating it raw. That's how confident I am in its quality. So yeah, I think that should be enough proof. Purchase your meat here and you're golden. The bums from the slums cause you any problems? Yes, I'd not talk about it. Let's see what he has to eat. By eat, I mean sell. Nothing of interest. So let's leave. Can we get in there? We can go further up. This place is looking less and less pleasant. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? Please, we're in the middle of something. No, wrong way, sorry. Fair enough. Let's go around here. Nicholas. An obviously drunk man staggers about the room. He picks up one of the bottles on the table and begins drinking from it, only to realise it's completely empty. His face forms in utter disgust as he returns to the bottle and steps away from the table. This is when he spots you. Who are you and what are you doing in my house? Oh, you? You even knock? Yes. Well, dang, I had nothing, I'm sorry. Where are my banners? Would you like a drink? Sure, I'd appreciate it. You don't want any? That's a shame. It's a bit odd if you ask me. She doesn't want a free drink. Eats more from me. He pours himself another drink after finally finding a bottle with some liquor in it. I'm Nicholas, by the way. Nice to meet you. But So, what is it that I can do for you? Why are you drinking all alone? None of your business. You odd person that refuses free drinks? Demon? Why would I tell you anything to you? Well, I have a relative that's sat at home and drowned his problems with booze. He's found dead in a pool of his own vomit. So if there's something you want to talk about, I don't want to vomit in my die in my vomit. Listen, I'm having some personal issues. He takes another gulp of the booze. It's my wife, Olivia. After 20 years of being happily married, it's like someone spilled molten metal all over our marriage. At first we began arguing more and more, and later it got worse and worse. Now we argue over everything. It's unbearable now. We fight all the time, and she throws stuff at me. And I punched that stupid woman once so hard she fell onto the floor, yeah. How can you start to hate somebody after 20 years of marriage? I have no idea. I really don't. But I hate that woman so much now, and I don't even really know why it all started happening. What did you say your name was again? Sarah Evenstar. So there you go. But I feel nothing but pure hate for that muck woman. He seemed lost in thought, but after a couple of moments he starts talking again. It's unbearable. So much I even plan on killing her. As soon as he utters those words, his eyes instantly become clear and focused, as if he sobered up in an instant. Tiny drops of sweat start rolling down his face, slowly growing larger and larger. Don't stress over the slip-up, man. That ain't any of my business. The conversation is over. Out. Punch the door. Out, I said. Probably a good idea. We'd probably come back to him. Because why wouldn't you come back to a psychotic man? Let's get to the barrel. I think we've reached the end here. Pick up some scrap. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Although there's no one looking. We can do up to 75, but that's anybody see that? Hello? No. Nobody saw that. So, we successfully lockpicked the door. So let's see what our special lockpicking actually gets us. A lot of experience. Some batteries. Flashbang and lockpick. That helps. Do we have flashbangs here? We do not have flashbangs there. Let's have a look at the desk. Shell case, grenade case, it's a bit rubbish. Hacking 50, that's easy enough. It's all about the experience at the minute. Great, some flares. Well, that was not particularly interesting. Nobody there. It's lockpicking 50. Maybe? I saw nothing. Nothing really. Oh, that's annoying as hell. That is as annoying as, oh, I know this place, yes. Can't go in there. Can see us? Yes, they can. Right, now this is going to be potentially dangerous. Okay, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is go this way. Now, I know this area and I know this mini quest. And we have to go down here for that. But that's going to have to be for next time. So I'm going to bid you adieu. We haven't really done a great deal. Picked up a few scraps and what have yous, and we found some things out. But next time we shall be doing a rather nasty quest. So thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you ever so much, and I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.